Ooh-wee. Let's go on with the green screen. Boom. Come on now. There you go. Welcome to the morning show. Welcome to WSUG, Sugar the Lights the Plug, giving you the 4, 1 and a 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 1. Welcome to Monday Mayhem. The Monday Mayhem. Stacy! Good morning, Stacy. I know you got some good news. I know you got the good news. You got that good news, girl. I was so glad to hear. Leah! What up, Leah? Y'all, I need some help with trying to figure out what to do for the giveaway. I want to do a $25 giveaway. I know it ain't a lot, but I gotta figure out how to do it. Any suggestions? I don't know how to do it. Waiting on pathology. Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming back great. I can already tell you it's coming back right. You ain't gonna have no problem. You ain't gonna have no problem. It's gonna come back. Oh, come on, I gotta frosty these shit. Not that. Oh yeah, I touch and agree with Leah. Oh shit. Alright. It is Memorial Day weekend. Oh, this is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day. Cookouts. It's cold though. It's 48 degrees out here. Like, what kind of shit is this? Y'all, what's going on? Help me figure out something for this $25 giveaway. Don't want to get out of bed. Girl, let me tell you something. I was riding the crest of the pillow. But hey, chop. Gotta get out here and make that shmoney. Look, y'all the only two in here. My ride or dies. With both thumbs up. There you go. Dang. That's alright. Hey. That's alright. That's alright. Ain't nobody on the road. That's alright. Ain't nobody on the road. Everybody off. You can tell when the government's out, child. Y'all be dead spots. Dead spots. Alright. Last night I was talking about, hey, y'all know they got a new feature on YouTube where you can add sound. Okay, so you can add sound. You can add a song and do it short. Alright. Now this is my point. Oh, so YouTube, y'all gonna let us start playing music now without trying to give us a copyright strike? Even though it don't affect your channel, but it makes you have to edit the music out. So now they can let us make sure it's an ad song. Oh, what? Almost like TikTok and Instagram? What? So me to tell me I can, the only thing they ain't got is the filters and the shit that they be having on TikTok. But I was talking about something yesterday. I don't think y'all was there. So let me do a little recap. I was talking about the Roland Martin show and how they're taking away our civil rights. And it's not for black or white or red or yellow or blue. They're taking away our civil liberty rights. Like There's 3 of them that they got on the floor trying to make it a bill, okay? And you know Trump gonna go down with it, okay? There's also some AI generated shit saying we're supposed to get a stimulus only if you file taxes in 2024. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't believe it. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we about to get all this money, okay? You're right. Nah, they ain't get ready to give us shit. They ain't get ready to give us a goddamn thing. 3 and 3. Somebody just rolled in and thumbs it up. Thank you. Good morning. Goddamn bright is the sun. Wanna have some fun. Can you give me some of that yum chocolate shit? Can I get a scoop? You make me wanna shoot. Now y'all know I can't see the screen, but what y'all doing today? Is y'all off? Y'all off work? Is y'all gonna cook out? Is it warm where y'all at? Cause it's cold here. 48 degrees. I ain't never heard of that shit in May. 48 degrees in May, y'all. Really? But this time we be seeing 75, 80. We ain't seeing none of that. Everybody was in the house. There wasn't no grills on or nothing. I was like, damn, unless they down. It ain't a goddamn thing. I don't know how this week gonna go, but hopefully it'll go good. I'm gonna put my mind at ease and not worry about a goddamn thing. All I know is that they cutting all kinds of programs, and I hope y'all get a chance to go check out Roland Martin. He's an activist for real. Oh, this is too much now. Okay, now I need to get that down. I almost can't breathe in this motherfucker. Talking some good shit. I was telling them about how they trying to take away our shit. All the different programs that they be having, Section 8, food stamps, Social Security, they cutting every goddamn thing. My thing is they cutting everything, but they ain't giving us no more money. So, okay. So the prices just keep going up and we don't get no nothing to help us survive. I don't know about y'all, but I'm on 1 meal a day. That's basically by choice, but economically, I would be on 1 meal a day. Food is high as hell. You go in there and buy what? A couple packages of meat, a few sides, and you at $60. I ain't never spent $100 in the grocery store and come out with 4 bags. And those bags that ain't even hardly packed up. I can't see the chat, y'all, so shoot, that's crazy as hell. They got us out here fucking damn near starving. Now I seen this thing that was listing a few places where Americans are leaving the country to go to. Now I got my friends, they from New Mexico. They get ready to go back. They said it's too rough in Pittsburgh for them. They've been here about a year. They get ready to go right back. They tried it, but it was too hard. So, one of the places is New Mexico. Another place is Thailand. Another place is the Philippines. What was the other one? Damn, it's a list. But I know in New Mexico, they said that the rent, 1 bedroom starts at $400. Get them off my ass. Riding all close and shit. mercy, Jesus. God damn. Ain't no Diddy trial today, it's Memorial Day. But hell, they got Ice Cube on the stand. Shit. I'll Be Sure's son used to stay with Diddy. Y'all know that? I'll Be Sure's son stayed with Diddy. And I'll Be Sure's son was a thief. He stole Jennifer Lopez's shoes, $5,000 boots or whatever and shit. They went over his house one day just for a kickback, and they seen Jennifer's boots and a little bit of everybody's shit. Then he stopped hanging with him because he was stealing shit. But I just don't understand, why was I'll Be Sure's son staying with Diddy? I'll Be Sure with the one-hit wonder. He didn't even make that much music. I think he's a writer. He do more writing collaborations than anything, but he don't be singing them. But he sure been speaking out on Diddy. Now I'm like, why you speaking out on Diddy, my boy, when you let your son go over there to the flavor camp? He was staying with Diddy. I don't even think it was a flavor camp no more. He was staying with Diddy. Justin Bieber took the stand. Oh shit. That's when the shit about to hit the fan. Justin Bieber that took the stand. I ain't go back and look at none of that shit. But they all coming out. They all taking the stand. And their stand is against Diddy. So, Diddy done did the do. Diddy done dipped in the doo-doo shoe. In the dookie shoe. He done dipped. And now shit's stinking. Boy, oh boy. How can one man get away with all of that? I told y'all that he was trying to start a black political party. Now they say that's the reason why they snagged him, right? But no, it was too many allegations and shit. That's why they snagged his ass. That's why they snagged him. He had too many people coming up against him. So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a mistrial or nothing like that. I think they're gonna go ahead and give that man his sentence and shit. And he gonna have to do his time just like everybody else. Lil' Kim went to jail for not snitching. What's her name? Martha Stewart. She went to jail because she was trying to sue Snoop Dogg. But that didn't fly. It flew a little bit, but it didn't fly all the way. So you ain't heard too much from Martha Stewart after she went to jail. Now, if they can let a president with 75,000 felonies run, then what the fuck is they talking about everybody else for in their felonies? I think after about 2-3 years, you don't have no more problems, then they should automatically expunge that shit off your record. Automatically, it should be expunged off your record, erased as if it had not existed before. And that's real. No, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Shit. Motherfuckers, they rather crucify somebody and make it a big goddamn whole shit show. They rather do that than to try to make sure that they legit in their accusations. Some people just riding that train thinking they're gonna get some money. But I don't know. I just know it's gonna be a fiasco. That's all I know. It's gonna be a fiasco, child. It's gonna be. Ooh, shit. Ooh-wee. Hold on. The car got it warm now. Okay. Oh, fuck's on me. 6 people in chat. I put 0 sugar, some half and half, and it's not strong. You need that strong coffee. Well, good. I don't know, man, that. who do have sitting on that toilet. You said that coffee will have you sitting on the toilet. Hell yeah. That's an instant what is it? An instant dive or some shit like that. Y'all got to have me some ginger ale in the morning. Woo wee. Time to get this work week started Monday through Friday. Ain't no Diddy trial proceedings today, but this show gonna be interesting to see how this shit play out. He said that just jumped out. But I'm tripping on how they added these features. I'm tripping on that. They added these features and now you can make a short with motherfucking music. I'm like, wow. Cause y'all know I be making my shorts with music. But now YouTube done got with the game. So I'm hopefully that's gonna make them start letting us play music. You ain't missing shit, Stacy. It's only the replay of everything that's been going on and all the accusations that was made. When the shit first came out, it's the same thing. Ain't nothing changed on it. It's the same shit. Now they just got them up there testifying. But to me, the testifying is like, okay, y'all saying that this happened and that happened, but it's the same shit. Same shit they were saying before. So they just rehashing it. And they think the trial is so interesting. All they doing is saying the same shit. I didn't know Ice Cube was involved though. I wonder what he's saying. He probably seen some shit too. It ain't nothing but a shit show though, y'all. It ain't nothing but a shit show. Stacey only. You watching Money Boy Trey live? Yeah, Money Boy Trey is hitting it up. Yep, it's hitting it up. I told you I got an email from Google, right? They emailed me back. All I could do is give them the information of the channel name and the link to the channel. But that does not necessarily mean that channel is going to come down. They have to do a proper investigation. So hopefully, girlfriend, even if she has tried to delete it or all of that, y'all know they can always go back and find it. So now they're on the lookout for her. So when she go live, I know my people's got the indication light on and all that. So when she start coming back on here doing bullshit, then that's when I can let them know, or they're gonna look and see that she's just doing a little bit too much. But I did a recap of the week. My friend that hasn't seen me in a long time, she had a baby. She had an IVF baby at 50. He is so cute. Oh my God. So she contacted me and she said, I want you to be his godmom. I said, what? For real? So I went over there yesterday I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share a thing on my community post. It might come up as a short, so y'all can see this cute little baby. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. People were mad as hell. hmm People were mad as hell. Do you think he did it? That was always the question back then. Do you think OJ did it? I don't think OJ did it, but I think he know who did it, and I also think he went to the scene to see if it was done. They said Nicole owed a lot of drug dealers and shit. And he kept saying he wasn't going to pay for her drugs no more, right? So, I don't know. He might not have done it, but he definitely had somebody did it. He knew. He went to go on that scene and he seen her head damn near cut off. Mm-hmm. He said 1,000% OJ did it. He had my boy, what's his name? Cochran. If it don't fit, you must have quit. Shit. These rich folks think they can get away with murder, and they can. Money can buy you a lot of things, but it can buy you peace, love, and happiness, and they think that it can. That happiness is only there for a little while, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Look at how they commit suicide. I'm talking about not being involved in the bullshit. You got all that money and all that fame and that fortune, and you're still not happy. It just goes to show you that you can have all that. Just because you rich don't mean you happy. More money, more problems. More money, more decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right to have what you want, but it's different. It's different when you rich. Mm-hmm. Was the glove. They don't fit. Okay, they don't fit. He might have had on some too small gloves. Tell me he couldn't do it. Nah, you might not have actually did it, dude, but you might have put the hit out on it. You went to go see if it was done with your nosy ass. But he got off and his life ain't never been the same since then. So he might have won, you know what I mean, in society's eyes. But for real, in the back of our minds, he lost everything. He was never the same after that. He never came back. He never recouped. He couldn't. And the Goldsmith, whatever their name was, family, was still coming after him. So the glove didn't fit that. Hey, you know, hey, I believe that. I believe that's one act. Yeah. Yeah. I believe that as well. It's just, man, they've been getting away with shit for a long time. You know, America loved O.J. Simpson. But I swear to God, man, they be trying to get away with shit and it just don't pan out. It just don't pan out. Like they can try, but it don't never get over. You know what I mean? They always wind up. That glove was leaked. If you girl, shit, that motherfucker had to. he if he didn't do it, he know who did. Yeah, right, right. OJ wasn't supposed to know. Look, I keep saying he went over there to the scene. He got blood everywhere, spots of blood. He probably thought he was being real clean, but you know them forensic people can find out everything. He went over there to make sure that the job was done. If he didn't do it himself, he went over there. He had too much evidence and blood in his car. I mean, the girl head was almost decapitated. You know how much blood was around there? There's no way he could go walk in that scene and not come out with nothing. And then when they said they was coming to get him, he gonna run. Are you dummy? If that ain't guilty, what you running for? On a high-speed chase on the highway. Y'all remember that? What the hell was you riding for? What was you running for? And then you had your boy with you, trying to talk you out of it. Okay? To me, running is guilty. That shit was funny as hell. Child. They had the fucking patrol in the sky. You right, Stacey. Let's think about it for a minute. I had to think back through. That shit was like, you damn fool. Oh, shit. Slow rolling in the white Brock. Man, that motherfucker. They breaking news. That motherfucker interrupt the soap operas and everything. I never forget, I was watching Young and the Restless. And that shit popped. Breaking news. OJ's on the run. He was prolonging like a motherfucker. He had the same Bronco. He sold it. What you said, he had that same Bronco. He said, fuck that, I'm selling this bitch. I was going, look, you going to jail, okay? You going to jail, all right? You gonna run and take a little last ride. I'm gonna take the last ride. Maybe he wanted to smoke a blunt first. Maybe he wanted to get good and drunk so he can go in there and sleep it off or some shit. It was a white Broncos twin. What? Oh my God, Leah, for real. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. You know what, y'all? I was reading this, you know how they be having shit that come across the screen and be shit, like people be talking, but it be really, they be showing you actual like shit that you can read. Anyway, they were talking about people who succeed in life. All right, they's telling what the measures or the steps is for success. But one thing that stood out to me in this little clip I was listening to, was they said most people who are successful, especially females, they say, the percentage is like, not, what is it, 87% women who are successful are single with no husbands. TJ smoked a blunt and drank before he took them in. Yep, he was smoking outside the damn jail. He didn't give a fuck. Period, Stacy. I told you went to ride to smoke him a blunt real quick. Real fast. But yeah, they say that 87 or 80, 20 successful women are single. 20% married with kids. But successful women, now they talking about women. Most women that are highly successful in their careers are single. I'm like, damn. The divorce rate on single women who are highly successful, great careers, the divorce rate is like 75%. Women who are make more money than their partners, spouses, boyfriends are more likely not to get married than to get married because of their high success rate. Yeah, right, Stacey. I was like, it's shocking, but not shocking. It's kind of like, yeah. And they talk about, and as of this 2024, that's where the thing was coming out of. But I was like, I know a lot of my friends, like they got one works at one is works at the post office making good money, and the other one she's a assistant director of nursing at a facility, a long-term care facility. Right, so they making pretty good money together. But they say this is what they also was saying. Most marriages where there's two careers and the female is making more than the male, the lasting of the relationship is about 10 years. Well, that's about right, because listen, I did my friend's wedding. It was an elaborate wedding. I'm talking about, y'all, when I'm saying this wedding was every bit of $30,000, it's not, no bullshit. Every bit of it. They had everything in there. Everything. Right? And they went to the Caribbean for their honeymoon, 7 days. They brought a really nice house up there in Seattle, Washington. They've been good. You know what I mean? I asked her, could I talk about this on my podcast? I said, they've been good, right? Now, he started working for another place after the post office. He started working for the railroad now, trying to make more money, you know what I mean? Trying to get more money. She leveled up a little bit more, all right? So the difference between the pay is something like, she said, only like $5,000-$6,000, right? More in a month. Well, he started complaining because the extra money that was there after everything was paid, and they did what they needed to do with it, she was going out building up her wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? She was doing, like getting off into shit, He was like, you're spending too much money. He started talking about how much money she was spending of her own money. I said, did you always keep an account? She said, always. She said, that's what most, people ought to do. She said, if I get paid, the first thing I do is I take some out to save. She said, I don't care if it ain't nothing but $200, $300. She said, I put it in there. She said, but the extra that I'm getting after everything is done, she said he was buying fishing equipment and wanted to get the little boat thing, go out fishing. He went and got all of that. Then he had to finance it. So they started doing shit separately. She said, and little bit by little bit over the last 2 years, the separation was like, and he was getting more and more aggravated because she was spending her money, and that's money that she had been saving, and he wanted to know, why come he couldn't have access to that money? Well, needless to say, my friend winded up moving back to Pittsburgh. And she came here, and I was like, how long you staying? And she told me the summer, and I'm like, huh? But when we went out to eat, she told me the whole story. I said, can I share it? She said, yeah, you can share it. She said, maybe somebody will learn something from it. And I said, well, like what was the main issue? What was the red flags at? And she said that she brought some Prada or whatever, some kind of suit, and like that it got the emblem Gucci or Coach or something, and he seen the price tag on it, and it was like a not even that much to her, like $800, $900. So he said, "Well, where you get this money to be buying $900 suits and shit, got a little perturbed. And what you buy me?" She said that was his first red flag. First time he had ever said, "Well, you went and bought you something, what you ain't buying me now," like that, with an attitude. She said, but she caught the flag. I said, "So when you caught the flag, what happened?" She said, "Girl, my antennas went up." She said, "My antennas went up." Was like, boop, 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 boop. He wasn't cheating on her. He wasn't doing none of that. Good dude. But he got jealous. He got jealous of his wife because his wife was making a little bit more money and they gave her some kind of bonus, and they was always praising her. They wanted her to take the next, the deal in when it opened up. And I think she got her moving to that spot. And he started really acting a fool. I said, "Oh, wow." She said he got behind, started financing shit, signing shit, putting it on their account. You know what I'm saying? Go out and get him she said some kind of race car or dune buggy or some shit he got. And then she get there, and he behind on the note. And when she get to go to see what it is, both their names on that shit. I was like, "Oh, no." She said, it really got bad. She took the little dune buggy race car thing, man, turned it back in and repossession and paid off whatever, penalties came with it because she wanted that off her credit. She said immediately on the third, fourth month after he had did that initial, show of jealousy, she said she started making a move of where she get ready to go. She said, "I ain't telling nobody shit." And now her ass is here looking for her house. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Girl, I can't believe this. I can't believe this." He got mad. He got mad over the money. She said he got mad because she had got a higher position. He moved to the railroad to make more money. She was still doing her thing, and she was going to school online for her BSN. And, so she could try to bid to get another job, a higher job. They offered her one with more pay. It was like maybe $10,000 more a year. He liked to have a fit. "You're pushing us in a higher tax bracket. They're going to be taking more money off of us because of the ego." Oh, he was just going on and on. Every excuse in the world. Thank God they ain't got no kids. She said that she left, total, "I'm going to go to Pittsburgh for the summer, chill out, take a personal leave from the job, because I need a break away from you." She left his ass up there in Seattle, Washington. So I just called her like last night and I said, "How's everything doing?" She said, "You know what?" I said, "As he called." She said, "If you heard from him, I heard from him. He sent texts talking about, are you still going to pay the water bill?" He had an ego. Lost a good woman. Yep, he lost a good woman because she ain't going back. And she told him, "I think I'm going to stay here and try to get a job here, switch my job or transfer my job or something like that." But she had pitched the idea and told him that, "Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and stay here. Do what you need to do. This way they don't get no divorce." But she said she wanted separation. And he said, "Well, that's fine." He's one of them kind of men that got more pride than he should have. But he's like, "Yeah, that's fine." And so she said she's going to send him a document, saying that they're legally separated. And then, he sends a text to her and says, what's that? It's a song, y'all. And I started singing the song to her when she told me. "Where's the love? What happened to our love? And where's the love?" I start saying, "Where is the love you said was mine, all mine, till the end of time? Was it just a lie?" Roberta Flack. Where is the love? I said, girl, where's the love? Where the love go? She said the love left when he had a whole fucking tantrum over a $9 suit, $900 suit. He's going to something. I just like, but that was the most elaborate wedding. I mean, detail, because she definitely into detail. And it was a nice wedding, y'all. The theme was peacock. It was peacocks. That's why it was elaborate. Peacocks, peacock feathers, peacocks and pearls. Peacocks and pearls. I was like, Lord have mercy. We had to make all kinds of shit, but it was beautiful after you got finished seeing it. But that's sad to put that much into a wedding. $30,000, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. $30,000. And then that's what the fuck you wind up with. That's why even if I was ever to get married, man, I wouldn't be spending all that money on no wedding. I don't think I would do that. I would rather take the money and go somewhere. I would take the money and go somewhere. I swear, I wouldn't be doing that. I would take the money and go somewhere. Yeah, girl, was beautiful. It was peacocks and pearls. Yep. Peacocks and pearls. And back then, we had to go to this place called Mike Feinberg's. They were the only ones that had the peacocks. Feathers, because it wasn't the peacock the bird, it was the peacock the feather. And right, Liz, look, I ain't got to worry about that shit because that ain't never happening. I ain't linking up with no goddamn body on that end. I don't want to sign no contract. I don't want the government being involved in what I do with nobody and telling me what I got to do when it's time to leave. Like, look, ain't no whirlwind romances. Ain't none of that happening. We ain't gonna fall in love, first love sight, and I'm gonna go on down there and get married and all. Hell nah. Nah. I don't want to. I used to, but now I don't. I have banked them fires, child. I don't want to see no part of that. And have somebody attached to me and shit dragging off my goddamn tit. Every time something wrong with him, I got to go with this motherfucker having a fit. No. He'd have to be a straight up submissive, do what I say and act like you know. And who wants a relationship like that? Me? I got to be able to tell him what to do. Do this. And I'm going to hate that. So he ain't got no instruction book on how to deal with Michelle Hamblin. He ain't got no instruction book on how to deal with me. Shit. And that's on the real. That's on the real. I had close. I got close. But no cigar. And I don't want to get that close no more. I'm not interested in it. I'm not worried about it. You know why? Main reason why is, I don't know. But one of the main reasons why is the motherfuckers always cheat. They don't know how to be loyal. They always doing some fuck shit. I ain't saying I'm down and against men, but that's why some women be going to other women, because they can get more of loyalty and commitment with another woman than they can with a man. I found love under new management. Someone very special came into my life. No one can take his place. Is that the one you talking about, by Mickey Howard? He filled my empty space. I found love. Do. That's it. Yeah. Mickey Howard. Her and Gerald Levert was an item. Mickey Howard. I found love. Do. That's all right. I'm hoping y'all keep your fingers crossed that they're going to let us play music on YouTube. Because they definitely let you add music to your short. Now, I know I ain't crazy because I just did one. But yeah, hopefully they'll let, they might as well, hell yeah, Mickey Howard. They might as well let us play the music on here, man. They might as well. Mine as well. They ain't paying enough money. They taking 30% of your tips. Why not? People are doing it anyway. They just edit the shit out. I don't get it. Every app is letting you do it, except for this one. And YouTube is making money hand over fist. YouTube ain't never going nowhere. They secured their spot in the internet connection world. They need to tighten up, loosen up on the reins and start paying their paid partners some more money. For all of the ads that they got running and all of the advertisements that people's paying to run on YouTube, you mean to tell me y'all can't give y'all monetized channels no more money? You got to work like a broke dick dog to get on this. And what be killing me is people like, yeah, I'm getting ready to get that check. They ain't getting no big check. You ain't busting 10K views on a video. You ain't getting nothing. Real shit. I mean, you getting a couple hundred, but you ain't getting a lot. Man, I need to bust 1K. At least give me 1,000. I'm like, damn, if I'm going to be on here doing this shit consistently, you know, at least let me bust $1,000 check without having to work fucking 80 hours a week to get it, or have to rely on the generosity of other people. Because now everybody kind of broke and ain't got no money. You know? Paul, Peter, and John is really having a problem connecting. So yeah, give up some more money. Give up some more money. Like that. Oh, I put a link to the Discord, y'all, in the post. So I got a Discord started. Hell yeah, that's my members only, the Discord. I'm telling you, I was very, 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 very disappointed in their pay rates. And for real, they need to start organize as content creators and that are paid partners. They need to organize straight up. They need a union. They hate that word union, but they need to organize or something and start complaining about that shit, because you got to do too much. And for the person just starting, seriously, you got to be on here a good long time. Sometimes it takes people like 10 years to bust it. Some people bust it open right away. Some people never get there. Yep, I put the link on the community post on here. Yep, I finally got that Discord running. I was like, thank God. Took a while. But yeah, that's my members only. I mean, you know, look, I salute and I say success to anybody that's doing it. I just think you got to work too hard for it. I just don't think it's fair labor practices. And then, and if it don't pop, you know what I mean? And you don't get them 10K views on every video or every live or whatever. However, it's just, nah. I'd rather keep my little happy. Don't have to worry about nothing. Don't have to worry about nothing. I already been there, already done that, already seen over top of the fence. I seen it, got over top of the fence, sat in it, and decided, no, this ain't right. It's not right. Yep, sure can. Somebody come in there with the bullshit, bloop, bloop, blink, out. Real easy to do. They can't come in there fronting. We'll know exactly who's in there. I'm going to share all the shit in that motherfucker. Then you can close it. Once you get a certain amount of people in there, then you can shut it off. Can't nobody get in your Discord. It's thebomb.com. I'm all right with it. I gotta go though, y'all. It's time for me to get up in here, and we lucky to have that one. I'll talk to y'all later. If not, meet me here tomorrow. Same time, same place. I appreciate Stacy, Leah. I appreciate y'all for coming down and spending the morning with me. We done had some morning tea. Okay. So y'all just make sure y'all go look at Roland Martin though, for real. Check out them civil rights that they removing. Y'all have a blessed day. You too, Stacy. Y'all have a great day. Shout out to the haters and the instigators. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out.